And his opponent, he was accompanied to the ring by Miss Brittany Marie. He resides from Raleigh, North Carolina. He weighed in 200 pounds. He is AML Wrestling Champion, the Rottweiler C.W. Anderson.
C.W. looking to be in the best shape of his life, Brad.
Look, y'all been quiet this whole damn show. How about time to make some noise for this?
C.W. Anderson always wanted to give the fans what they want to see. Both of these individuals, Brad, former Extreme Horsemen stablemates, former AML Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. They said they'll always be brothers. They will always be family. But tonight, they fight for the title.
Mm-hmm.
Sportsmanship.
You heard CW say it, always horsemen.
I've seen both of these men battle friends of theirs before, and I don't think this is going to be any different. Both of these men know what is at stake, know what is on the line. C.W. Anderson, you notice, escorting Miss Brittany Marie safely down to the ringside area. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen, your main event. And the bell has rung, and we are off.
Yes, we are. And I am so looking forward to this one. Two top-rate pros. Two men both have upwards of 20 years of professional experience. Two masters of their craft, and they lock up. Anderson and Quinn. As we have alluded to, they have been partners. They are brethren in the Extreme Horsemen, but tonight is about a singles championship. Tonight is about the championship, the AML Wrestling Championship. Anderson had to fight his demons to win it. Tonight, he must fight one of his closest friends to try and keep it, and man.
How evenly matched these two are, Brad. Neither are able to gain an edge here early.
Evenly matched, but, you know, we've touched on it throughout the past several months here in AML Wrestling as Anderson has leaned down to the lowest fighting weight he's ever been at in his professional career. Anderson weighed in this weekend at 200 pounds. He gives up a lot of size now to someone like Preston Quinn, whereas if this matchup had happened 2 or 3 years ago, Preston Quinn's weight advantage would only be 30, 40 or so pounds, if that. Anderson dropping down to 200 pounds, he gains a lot of quickness, and I'm sure after 20-plus years in the sport, I'm sure his joints feel better, he's lighter on his feet, but he does make a trade-off. He gives up a lot more size to someone like Preston Quinn than he would have just 2 or 3 years ago.
Yes, sir. After C.W. Anderson disbanded the Extreme Horsemen, set out on a journey to capture that which has eluded him, and that is the AML Wrestling Championship singles glory here in AML Wrestling. He was able to get down the weight, as you mentioned, get in the best shape of his life, shake off those demons, and ultimately defeated Mr. Number 1 George South to become the AML Wrestling Champion.
Oh, Anderson was in control until he just got popped in the mouth.
And C.W. Anderson is not looking to relinquish this title anytime soon, even though these men may be brothers outside of the ring. C.W. is going to do everything in his power to make sure that that title stays in. Oh, my goodness!
Anderson spinebuster from Quinn! Oh, my God!
What kind of a middle finger is that, Brad? That was a little bit of I don't want to call it a cheap shot, but you know, in professional wrestling, you let people, let them have their moves, right?
Yeah.
Ultimate sign of disrespect there.
Well, yeah, but Josh, you've seen it. We've all seen it. Anyone that's been around the sport for so long has seen it. Sometimes friends make the best fights. Anderson went for the sliding D, got nothing. Up to his feet. Anderson favoring that back a little bit. Didn't quite have that same spring in his step. Swing and a miss. Cross body from Anderson, 2!
Almost burrito-esque there.
Sometimes friends make the best fights because, you know, maybe we are friends, but, you know, maybe you have always got under my skin just a little bit, and here's my chance just to knock your block off with no consequences whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, bad luck for the champion. I'm not sure if it was intentional, but Preston Quinn just changed the whole direction of this matchup.
Yeah, it just goes to show you how fast the momentum can change in a professional wrestling match. One wrong step, one wrong misjudgment.
Anderson down and hurt, and Preston Quinn is letting his friend have time to recover. He said, I didn't mean to do it. I think Anderson jarred his back on the landing.
Yeah, came down. At first, I thought he might have landed on Preston Quinn's head.
Yeah, no, I think he saved himself from that. Preston Quinn looking at the belt. Preston Quinn looking at the championship and goes right to Anderson. Preston Quinn looked at the championship, looked at Anderson, and went right back into belly to back.
Yeah, it was like a 180 turn. He was worried for his friend, worried for his well-being, but then, like you said, looked at the title, realized what was at stake, turned to 180. Now going to work on that lower back of C.W. Anderson.
Yeah, jarred the back a second time.
And Brad, as somebody that has competed in the squared circle, I can go ahead and tell you I am feeling the years. Oh, my goodness.
God! Oh, my God! Preston Quinn blocked the shotgun. He got kicked right in the arm.
It might have saved him. It might have saved his jaw, but it definitely did some damage to his arm.
Good Lord, these two friends are beating the heck out of each other. Anderson can barely walk. Preston Quinn may have just separated a shoulder. He blocked a super kick, but ended up getting kicked right in the arm. Oh, Preston Quinn said, do not stop it. Oh, Jesus! Preston Quinn is I think he's trying to put the shoulder back in.
He's trying to pull a Mel Gibson over there and pop the shoulder back in.
Oh, my God. Referee Benny Grayson was about to stop this match. Preston Quinn said, do not stop it. He said, I can go.
I think Preston Quinn's busted open, too. I see a little bit of that liquid gold, that red coming out of his lip.
Oh, Anderson!
And the champion smells blood in the water, attacking that shoulder of Preston Quinn.
Anderson, no one is more known for just destroying people's arms than the Anderson clan. Anderson
picking a body part and going to work.
You know, we do not see it often, but CW's got that Anderson clutch, that seated submission where he's on the back, cranking on the arm. We do not see it often, but it's a deep cut that Anderson can pull out of his catalog.
Oh, gosh, both of these men delivering rocking blows to each other.
Oh, he caught it!
And once again, back to the lower back of C.W. Anderson.
I give Preston Quinn all the credit in the world. He just absorbed that shot, and, man, he's on the back.
Yeah, I was trying to say earlier, Brad, you know, the competition in the ring, the toll your body takes, that lower back is one of the first things to go and cause wrestlers to need to retire to be able to walk later on in their life. And as you said, C.W. Anderson, a 20-plus year veteran of the squared circle. And you know,
these men are.
Both of their lower backs are definitely feeling this. The shoulders of Preston Quinn.
Preston Quinn, I think he succeeded. He's not favoring that arm too much. I think Preston Quinn just manned up and is going to fight through the pain here. Oh, jeez, maybe not.
I think CW heard you, Brad.
Maybe not.
I need to go back to that arm. And
my bad.
Wise move from the champion.
Yeah, it is. Both these men are compromised. And Anderson, as you pointed out, Josh, Anderson did wrestle twice last night as part of the tag team tournament, filling in the team with Blanco Loco. They fought through the Geordie Bulldogs, ended up facing the Heat Seekers. And in that matchup, George South did ring Anderson's bell. He rammed him face first into the ring post. So
a sickening thud. It was right beside us. Oh, my God, I can't forget it.
Yeah, Anderson trying to fight.
Oh, my God. You hear that shot ring across the training center. Preston Quinn. Oh, my gosh.
I tell you, Anderson has all that international experience, and it really does have almost like a Japanese feel to the crowd here. They're just watching these two slug it out.
Yeah, we got some all-Japan vibes going on here. We're going to have some welts and some blood vessels on these.
Jeez almighty, both of these men are going to be feeling this one for days. Who wants it more? Who will be the champion? Anderson fighting through. Oh, Quinn, no, cradles him up. Quinn. Oh, Anderson's got the arm.
Instead of kicking out, translates and transitions over into this arm bar, clutching with the legs as well. Normally, if Preston Quinn were 100%, this would be a minor aggravation to be able to grab the ropes and be able to get a rope break. But after what he experienced earlier, oh my gosh, the pain Preston Quinn must be feeling right now, Brad. Miss Brittany Marie yelling at Preston Quinn, please tap. He doesn't want to do this.
Oh, stepping on his face.
That's one way to get out of that, that's for sure. And you can see with every blow, with every hold, each of these individuals kind of questioning to what limit they need to take this to.
Preston Quinn, big knee strike, big clothesline, cover, 2! No, sir.
That was close. C.W. Anderson's shoulders right here, eye level with us. I wouldn't have been able to pull up off of that one. But C.W. Anderson somehow, some way, finds the wheel, gets that left shoulder up.
What a struggle we are seeing here for the AML Wrestling Championship. Spine buster! Spine buster! Got the spine buster! Got the spine buster! Both men down. Anderson got the spine buster, but both men are down.
Can C.W. Anderson roll over, get his arm, just at least get his arm onto the chest of Preston Quinn to at least attempt a pin. And you got to think with the pain radiating down the legs of C.W. Anderson, that pain from the lower back. Yep, he's setting up for the shotgun super kick, but is he going to be able to get enough oomph into it?
That's true. That back, he may not be able. Oh, he couldn't get it. He could not get it. He could not get it.
Preston Quinn takes advantage, and
woo, just about.
Whew, and for now, C.W. Anderson is still the AML Wrestling Champion, but that one was close, Brad.
We touched on it being WrestleCade season. Whoever wins this matchup, by all rights, should walk into WrestleCade as the AML Wrestling Champion. Preston Quinn could change the whole complexion of that weekend if he wins here, but man alive, Anderson will make him earn it. Woo!
Gosh.
Oh, sliding D on the leg. I've never seen that before. Anderson clutch, that's it. Anderson clutch, he's got it locked in. He's got Preston Quinn trapped. That bad shoulder. He's got Preston Quinn trapped. Anderson is telling him to tap. Anderson does not want to have to sacrifice his friend's arm to keep the title. Anderson is screaming at Preston Quinn to tap.
Preston Quinn not wanting to give it up. That just shows you the importance of this championship, Brad.
He said, don't make me break it. Preston Quinn is fighting for the rope. Oh, C-Dub. Oh, wrenching on the arm. Anderson wrenching on the arm. Oh, and that's all.
And the winner by tap out and still your AML Wrestling Champion, C.W. Anderson.
C.W. Anderson not wanting to give permanent injury to Preston Quinn, but realizing he did what he needed to do in order to keep the title at home and around his waist. Ultimately caused his former stablemate and Extreme Horseman brother and friend, Preston Quinn, to tap out.
Anderson and Quinn in a grown man's matchup just fought for the championship. And man alive, how much does it mean to both champion and challenger here? What a war these two just went through.
C.W. Anderson and Preston Quinn beat the snot out of each other here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. This crowd here and a brotherly embrace between these two. I'm glad that after that, you can still have love for each other and appreciation. Wow. What a way to end our All-Star Weekend. Brad Stutz, it has been an honor and a privilege. I am Josh Gary, and we appreciate you guys for watching All-Star Weekend Night 2 here at the AML Pro Wrestling
And
Training
ladies and
Center.
gentlemen, we want to thank you for joining us.